from my sister Scrapper. I have another mini album to share with you today. This is a mini album that I created using the Die Cuts with the View Timeless Type 12 by 12 paper stack. And the stack is fabulous. I had bought it quite a while, and once again I'm still trying to continue to use all the stuff in my hoard vault and in my stash. So it's a paper bag mini album, but it is the vertical style. On the front, I went ahead and used a Tim Holtz ornate plate, and I had a rub-on that I put on some craft paper and then cut it around and then put it inside here and then used some crackle accents on the inside to give it kind of a vintagey look. This little clock here, metal clock I got from Michael's in the dollar bin, even though it's not a dollar bin anymore, it's a $1.50 bin, but these were $2, whatever. And again, I went ahead and added some, it was really bright white, so what I did was I sprayed the clock face with Lindy's Stamp Gang in Gossamer Gold Moonshadow Mist, and then I went ahead and added the crackle accents to the face here too. So it crackled really well this time. I was pretty pleased with that. This is just a little rub-on again that I went ahead and, yes, a rub-on that I added to, no, it's not a rub-on. This was actually from the same paper that had the letters. And I just went ahead and cut it out and stuck it on there. This is a Tim Holtz metal photo corner that I went ahead and used alcohol ink on because all I had left were silver ones and I wanted it to be a little bit of a brown color. And I went ahead and added some charms to the side here, and I have a Tim Holtz pin nib right here that I glued down. I wanted this side here, right here, to look like kind of the nail head trim that you see on furniture and stuff. So what I did was I dug through my stash and I had all of these little brads that were this brass color and they had different letters of the alphabet, but I didn't have, enough to really spell anything, so I just picked them out and stuck them on there. And the binding is, it's a chipboard cover, chipboard spine, and then this is actually a paper, even though it looks like a fabric, but it is actually paper, and I got it from Hobby Lobby. I've had it for quite a while. And then there is the back. I use the same paper for the front and the back, and I usually don't do that, but this paper was so divine, I went ahead and did it this time. Again, there's the brads that I went ahead and put along the side. For the charms, what I did was I went ahead and used my crocodile punched a hole here and added an extra large eyelet. I tied some seam binding here that's been dyed with some Tim Holtz Distress stains, and I think this is olive something. This is Vintage Photo, and this, I think, is Antique Linen. And then I went ahead and had this long piece of chain that I attached to the clock here, and I added some charms. I have a couple of keys here. This charm is fabulous, and this charm is fabulous, and there's this charm. These three charms right here, which are super stunning, were created by Monique Mason of Butterbee Scraps. The woman is amazing when it comes to charms. Anyway, so she made those for me. So thank you, Monique. I love them, and they go really well. You'd be really proud of me. This is my whole middle metal thing going on, and this is kind of out of my element, but I'm working on it. And then this cute little charm here that's a little coin. She had given me that as well in a little rack. She's so darling. And then this little blue charm here was left over from a Bo Bunny World Market trinket collection. This little charm here is actually one that I made. She gave me a tutorial on how to make charms. And then I have a cute little telephone here that she had given me. Again, another cute charm that she had made right here with the fabulous Swarovski crystals on them. And then there's a little tiny camera here, which was cute, she had given me. And then this little pearl here is a Tim Holtz bauble. And then I also have this other charm here, and she had given me this one quite a while ago too, so that she'd created on a lobster class. Fabulous. So those are the charms, and you open it up, and on the inside what I did was I created a pocket here, and I put a magnet in it, and this was actually one of the die cuts from the paper collection. I just trimmed around it and added it to some black cardstock. So there is a magnet, so this just opens like this, and you can put photos here and photos here, and I did make this a pocket. So I have a couple of photo mats in here. This is actually from the paper collection. And then this is a large Polaroid for the back, which I thought was darling. And I have a little craft envelope that I added some Tim Holtz tissue tape to, and another little die cut from the paper that I went ahead and cut out. And inside I made a couple of little photo mat here, just plain on the back with the script paper. And here's another postcard. One of the 12 by 12 sheets inside the stack had 6 postcards on it, so that was kind of fabulous. And then I went ahead and put photo mats on the back. So for the first page, this little clip comes off, and it says it's perfect. And this is something that, again, that I cut out from the die cut sheet. This is a little sticker from something else I had in my stash, and then some more of that little paper. And then what I did is I just went ahead and added some craft notebook paper from this little notebook pad that I had. I just cut pieces of it and went ahead and just stapled it in there and then covered up my staples. And again, this little is a Tim Holtz clip, and then this is a Tim Holtz bobble. So those just clip to the side. I added a Tim Holtz clock face here with a game spinner. I used the corner, Martha Stewart corner, I think it's a lace bun, corner punch here. And this opens up, and inside again I have a cute little Polaroid photo mat here. Inside I have a tag. The tag is actually lightweight chipboard, and these 2 little playing cards were actually from the paper as well. This is again some scene binding that is dyed with the Tim Holtz, I think it's vintage photo. And then there's the music note paper on the back. So that just goes right in there. And I did kind of leave these a little bit open if pictures want to go underneath there or something. So, and over here I have another little envelope. Love this paper with the rose on it. Fabulous. A little Tim Holtz paper clip. And then again, some more tissue tape. I'm just really loving that tissue tape. And this little fleur-de-lis here down is a rub-on. This is a sticker. And inside here, I have another little photo mat with the key paper on it. And then I went ahead and I found this little key, a little key brad, and I just went ahead and attached it to this little photo mat here for the back. So I thought that was kind of cute. So that goes back in the little envelope. And then I only glued this little dot down here on the bottom, so that way you could just type that underneath there to keep it closed. And that just clips right on there, like that. And at the top of each of these paper bags, there's a large photo mat. And for the photo mats, there was a set of postcards and then this actual one large photo mat here. And I went ahead and added a little journaling spot with some craft paper from a notepad that was craft and had the lines on it. So I just trimmed it down and added a little spot there. And then I added design paper to the back. So that's the first page. Then you flip it over, and on the second page, I have some Tim Holtz film strip ribbon right here that I attached down and made a little pocket to hold this little chipboard tag. And this is a fleur-de-lis that's a rub-on. And I sprayed this little tag with Gossamer Gold and inked around the edges and put some little seam binding in there. And here is a little file folder with this for this one with the cute little Polaroids right there. And design paper on the back, some more tissue tape, and a little banner. I did leave the banner open in case one puts a photo underneath there. And on this flap, I went ahead and made another little chipboard tag, and I glued it down on this side here on the bottom, and then left it open so I could tuck another little tag inside. And I put some more of that cute little craft paper with the lines on it from a notepad on the back. Some more tissue tape right here, and another die cut from the paper collection. You open it up, and on this side here, this paper was really cool. It had all the alphabet, kind of like on little tiles. So I added another little envelope, and I added this little ticket here with the key, and inside is a little photo mat. Some more design paper, and left it plain on the back. Again, I inked around all my edges with walnut stain distress ink. And over here is another little chipboard piece that I went ahead and I left it open so you can slide the photo underneath, and I added some seam binding that's dyed with vintage photo. And this little bicycle paper, I went ahead and punched a couple of holes and added some eyelets for the wheels right there. And here is the photo mat for this one. This one is an actual postcard with a journaling spot down here at the bottom. And some more little script paper on the back. And next page on the back side, I went ahead and added this ticket here that I cut out. Another little sticker. This is Absolutely, and here's the pocket for this one. This is a little mini file folder with the Polaroid photo frames right there, which I think are darling. I love the typewriter key paper. I thought that was darling too. And on the little pocket here, I went ahead and took this paper bag and trimmed it down and made a little pocket. I put a little tag inside. Some more of that Tim Holtz film strip ribbon that I just attached it with an eyelet to the back fold out. So you can put some little photos there and then it'll place a journal. So that goes in there. And on this page, this is a large die cut that I actually got. It was in a bag of die cuts on the clearance rack, and I think I paid 97 cents for them. There's a whole bag of them. And I added, I just glued it down here on this one side and the bottom, and then I added a eyelet here to the top, and then some seam binding, and added some chain and some jump rings, and then I have 3 little tags here that are actually attached together with different chain. So I thought those were kind of cute. And that's just all the paper from the paper stack. So those tuck back in there. And you flip this one open, and you have, on this side, again, this is the key paper, which is fabulous. Another die cut that I cut out, I just glued it down here on this one side and left it open. This is the tag from the design paper. Another chipboard piece that I sprayed with Glimmer Mist in Gossamer Gold, Moonshadow Mist, and I inked around the edges. I left this paper alone because I just really liked it with the butterfly and the key here and the word dream, and it's kind of embossed and got varnish on it, so I left that one plain. Oh, and here is the photo mat for this one. Again, it's a postcard with the journaling lines and the script paper on the back. On this page, I went ahead and added another chipboard piece from that same pack that I got out of the dollar section. I tied some seam binding through it and attached a little keyhole. This is actually from Hobby Lobby, and I love this paper here with the notebook paper. And on this is a file folder for this one. I've got the 2 Polaroids on the inside. For this outside, I have a little deck of those cards that are from Tim Holtz that have all the numbers and the alphabet in it. But I thought, because I was going to stick a couple of those and glue those down, but then I thought, well, that's kind of silly. Why don't I just cut the packaging? So this is the picture off of the packaging. I just cut around it and glued it down and inked around the edges. So, hello, that worked even better, and it fit perfect on that file folder. So use your packaging. So that goes back in there. On this flap, I went ahead and added another little craft envelope with a Tim Holtz mini paper clip. And this is a little rub-on that says Best Friends. And inside, I've got 3 little tags. So you can have 3 little best friends. They're just plain. They have the script paper or the newsprint on one side, and then they're plain on the back. And I got these little craft envelopes at Hobby Lobby quite a while ago. Again, in my stash. Flip it open, and this is another little chipboard piece, or die cut piece, excuse me, from that little pack that I got on clearance. It's at the Eiffel Tower. And then I attached a little paper clip here from Tim Holtz with another little die cut from the paper collection that I added 2 little photo mats for. So I thought that was kind of cute. And here is the large photo mat for this one. And again, another postcard with a journaling spot and design paper on the back. Love the little buffalo stamp. That was cute. And on this inside flap here, again, some more tissue tape. I have that paper clip that was attached here with I put a little Prima heart on there. And then this postcard here is actually from Making Memories, one of their travel papers from about, I don't know, 3 or 4 years ago. Again, found in my stash. I had a package of the tags. And I just put some craft paper on the back and inked around the edges. And again, another photo spot with the Polaroid. So on the back side, over here, again, some more tissue tape. This little paper here and this little postcard paper here is actually from Die Cuts with a View, but it's from the Love Letters collection. I had one page, and I went ahead and used it because I thought it looked really well with this paper. So we have the typewriter keys here, and the photo mats, and this cute little collage here on the back. And on this flap here, I went ahead and I really liked this page, but I cut it down to make it a little bit smaller because I really like the wax thing here. So I added a little pendant from Tim Holtz, and I made it a belly band and added another envelope. It says Friends on it, and again, I kind of adhered this so it kind of looked like a stamp. Some more tissue tape. And inside, I wanted it to look like a letter since there was the pen nib and the little wax seal right there. I just added a sheet of that little craft notebook paper and cut it down, trimmed it down to size. So I thought that was kind of cute. Something different to put some journaling on. So that goes back in there. And then this flips open, and again, these are just for decorative purposes. I went ahead and cut out the little tag here and layered it on top of some design paper. I love the little bicycle, and added it to the typewriter key paper. On this side, I again a piece of the design paper, and this little banner was cut from the tag sheet. I just layered those on top of each other, so you can put a photo here and do some journaling here. And then here's the tag for this one. Love these postcards; they are so cool, and they're all different. They're not all the same, so that was kind of fun. Again, some newsprint back there. You flip it over. Again, another chipboard piece, 2 little tags from the die cut sheet, and I went in and cut those out. I love the buffalo one. I think he's cute. And here is the file folder for this one. This is actually a little die cut that I cut out and added to the top of this. And some photo mats and some more design paper on the back. This was actually a die cut element that I cut out, and I layered on some black cardstock, and then I punched 2 holes and added some eyelets here, and then I just glued it here on the sides to make a belly band. So I created a little chipboard tag with some of the lined craft paper from that notepad, and I put some seam binding here and some paper on the back. Flip it open, and I have 2 places for photo mats here, and then again some more tissue tape, another little photo mat. This is a die cut that I cut out, and this little stamp here is actually an acrylic piece from Tattered Angels. It came in a pack. I think it was from their Worn Traveler collection, but I thought the little stamp, it's a postage stamp, so I thought it looked kind of cute on there. And then here is the tag for this one. Love this one. Looks like it's got a little picture paper clip to it. And again, some notebook paper for journaling, and some more design paper on the back. Last page, I have this little fold out that I created, and this large number 5 here was actually a brad. And I just attached it to the front. This is another chipboard piece, and I wrapped some ribbon around it and some seam binding that I had dyed. And I have design paper on the back, and then this just unties. This. Maybe. Yes, it does. And you open it up, and a place for 2 little photos there. And that just clips here on the side here, and then the file folder inside here. This is another little acrylic piece from Tattered Angels. This is album, and I thought it looked kind of cute on there. So then you open it up, and there's the 2 little Polaroid photo shots, and some more design paper on the back. Some more tissue tape, and this is kind of like in the industrial tissue tape. I think it's got gears and all kinds of cool stuff on it. So stuck that on there. And then on the back inside flap, I created a waterfall effect, so you can add a whole bunch of photos here. So they just kind of flip up like this. And you could even put a photo here if you wanted, but I thought the bicycle was kind of cute. So I put it on the front cover, and then it just flips up like this. So you can do lots of photos, lots of journaling. You could even title each of them here on the inside. So you have a lot of real estate here on this. And there is the back. So that's my little vintage paper bag mini album. There you have it, everybody. I hope you like it. I think it turned out pretty cute. It's just kind of out of my element here using all this stuff, but it was fun. Thanks for watching. Bye.